Hi guys, just a quick video on pulley systems to help you guys a bit as to what's going on in pulley systems. Basically, to explain it quickly, we get a simple pulley system. Whatever that means, what it means is whatever you put in is exactly what you get out. So let's say you are having a 1 kilogram weight on that side. You're going to have to add another 1 kilogram weight on that side, the same amount in order for it to balance out on that pulley there at the top. The only thing that changes is the direction. You're pulling downward and it's going up. But if we measure force, we measure it in newtons. So 1 newton is equal to, or 1 kilogram rather, is equal to 10 newtons. So you just take the kilograms and multiply it with 10. So if my load, this weight on this side is 1 kilogram, that equals 10 newtons. On that side, the effort that you put in when you're pulling it is exactly the same amount, which is also in this case 10 newtons. So you are putting 10 newtons of force in, but on this side the load is also 10 newtons, so you are not gaining anything. The only thing that is different here is the direction. The center one is a belt pulley system. This works almost like a gear system on your bicycle. Instead of gears, we just have pulleys. And this works on the diameters of the different pulleys. We'll get to that in a moment. And in this one, the compound pulley system, this one, you actually are gaining some force. So it's easier for you to lift something up. But like every mechanical system, if you score something, you lose something else. So the compound pulley system, this one, it's got more than one pulley. Here in the middle, the times the rope cross in the middle. In other words, you'll see the rope goes around the first pulley, around the second one, and then it's fixed down there. And this is fixed to like a beam or to something else. If you have a 10 Newton weight on this side that is pulled down, then you're going to have to apply only half of it. So simply what you do is you just take this load and you divide it either by the amount of pulleys, which is 2 in this case, or you can divide it by the falls in the pulley system. The falls are the times the rope cross here in the middle, excluding this first piece of rope. So if there's 10 newtons here, you divide it by the 2, that will also be 2. So then you're only going to have to put in 5 newtons of force. Okay, I hope that helps a lot. I'm just going to quickly show you guys a little bit more about that. You can see this on the pulley system. This is exactly what I explained to you guys. So there's the falls in the pulley system there in the middle. And in this one, you guys can see I gain a lot more because I only have to put in 14 newtons to be able to lift a 80 Newton load. So that is the equivalent of 4 kilograms that you are putting in on this side. On that side it's 8 kilograms. So it's 2 times easier to lift it up. But with all these types of systems, if you score something, you lose something else. And it's always in the same ratio. So if you look at this, the 40 goes into the 82 times. So it's 2 times easier for you to lift this weight. But you can see that it only lifts 1 meter on this side, but I have to pull it 2 meters on that side. So it's going to move a lot slower. Although you're going to gain some strength, you're going to gain some mechanical advantage. In other words, it's going to be easier to pull this up, but you are only putting in, but you have to pull it 2 times further than you would have on that side. So it's always in that same ratio. There's another one. You guys can just have a look. In the PowerPoint, I'm going to add that for you guys on our school website. So you are most welcome to have a look at that. There's the belt pulley system. In this one, you guys can just quickly see that the input and the output direction is in the same direction. There's many things we can do here. We can either divide the diameters of the pulleys. We can divide the circumferences of it in order to figure out the speed. Now it's the same principle. So if I've got a small pulley, will always run faster than a bigger pulley. Okay, so if something runs faster, it will always have less torque. In other words, if you put a heavy load onto this thing, to something that you want to hoist up, it will struggle really a lot. But if you put your weight that you want to lift up, or the strain on this one over here, it's going to run a lot slower, but you're going to gain a lot more torque. In other words, it's going to be, you can pull up something really heavy with this. So basically that is the mechanical advantage that we get, and you guys will see I've got it typed out very well in the basically in the notes that I'm sending you guys, so you can have a look at that. There's just another example of how we turn the direction around. So we just take the band and we just cross it. So it's really easy. It's like taking a normal elastic band and you just cross it. So that makes it really easy to understand. So your elastic band is around this one, and then it runs like the figure of an 8 over this. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys. This is just a compound one, you don't have to worry about this one. And this is just a practical application in a water pump. Thanks guys.